Gosh. Seems like George has decided to stay at the jail for 8 months. Remember how Joyce did something wrong back from 2019 to 2024?
Then Joyce was 10 months old. I was told to you what the Ashlyn, and Joyce has started to repeat And back at September 2021, George and Joyce played each other, and Joyce threw a ball at TV and broke it.
So, you sent Joyce to the timeout and George was shocked.
Well, I am giving Joyce a letter that I wrote in.
Let me see it. Alright, I have to read it. Dear Joyce Rose, it's me, your lost brother George. I am here to apologize to you. I was manipulated by my parents. Then back at 2020, I started preschool. And then I got bullied at preschool by those awful bullies, Kenny and Danny. My dad putted an evil potion of the chocolate and gave that chocolate that has an evil potion, which evil potion could control me into a troublemaking child abuser. I need to improve my behavior. I need to go to the therapy. So, I don't want to be a child abuser just like our biological parents Jackson and Ashlyn. I just wanted to be a pilot of airplane. So, listen to my redemption. I was abused by mom and dad back there I was 2 to 5 years old. Signed, George Rose, Joyce's biological brother.
George. Did you wrote an apology letter to Joyce? For what your dad told you once we will get out from jail. We need to give Joyce an extreme punishment.
All I need to stay at the jail for 8 months instead of escaping from the jail. I don't want to listen to my abusive parents like you both, because you both controlled me into an abuser. But look at me, I am only 8 years old. I don't need to abuse Joyce Rose anymore because of you both. This is your faults, Mom and Dad.
Since you didn't listen to your dad for what he said, I'm gonna shoot you up. So, sayonara you brat.
Alright, what is going on here now?
Oh Daddy, what have you done now? You didn't do this shit to me and now you shot me. Ow, my hand.
Officer, my husband Jackson would explain it.
I shot my son George with my gun. Also, remember how back at the 21st of July 2024 that Joyce was escaped from the house that me, Ashlyn and George used to live in. So, Joyce started to meet Ray Dossler, and he took Joyce at his house where lives in. Back at the 22nd of July 2024, me, Ashlyn and George came at Joyce and told her why did you escaped from our house. So, me, Ashlyn and George assaulted Joyce. And then we got arrested, and got sent to jail. At the 11th of September 2025, me, Ashlyn and George escaped from prison to meet Joyce Rose again. Also, I putted an evil potion to this chocolate and gave it to George, so George can trust me and Ashlyn and that he could not trust Joyce.
So, officer, it was my dad's fault by doing those stuffs. And it was my mom's fault by taking Joyce's stuff away.
Alright, thanks for telling me about this. So, Jackson and Ashlyn will be sent to the court once Jackson and Ashlyn will be executed. And George, you will be sent to the hospital to get recovered from the injuries. And I knew that you wrote an apology letter to Joyce. So, George Rose, make sure that you will redempt yourself for what happened at your past. As for Jackson, I wasn't happy of you where you shot George Rose. First you assaulted Joyce along with Ashlyn, and now you shot George at the prison as a child abuse. But anyways, the court of Jackson and Ashlyn is coming soon, while George is getting sent to the hospital since he got shot by his dad.